up? Welcome back to another video, or if you're brand new here and this is the first time you ever see my face, hello and welcome. What's up? My name's Jennifer, and today I am sharing another cyclical keto video as well as day 42 of 75 hard. It is Sunday, Valentine's Day. It is right now about noon. I had coffee this morning. As you guys saw, I actually didn't even end up drinking it. It got cold and I dumped it out. I'm working on a Zevia Energy now, a Cola Zevia Energy, and my water. I'm getting ready to get down and do yoga on my mat. I just laid all my stuff out. I should have done my outside workout earlier because now it's raining. It's been nice all morning and I was doing a bunch of other stuff and put it off, and now it's raining. So I'm going to do yoga first, and then hopefully in a couple hours it will all clear up and I'll be able to do my outside workout. But it is Sunday, it is carb up day, so I have some yummy stuff planned for later, and it is Valentine's Day. We were thinking about going out to eat, and then we were like, no, we're not gonna, and then still tossing it up. So you will see by the end of the video what we decide. But happy Valentine's Day to all of you guys. It will be late by the time you guys are seeing this, but I hope you guys all enjoyed it with your loved ones and loved everybody well as yourself. If you are by yourself, then I hope you're loving yourself well. But let's go ahead and get day 42 of 75 hard started.
Small town, big crowd, and there you were in front of me. Small talk.
All right, guys, so change of plans. Little guy came running in like, Mom, it stopped raining. You could go do your outside workout. So we passed on yoga for now, so maybe we can squeeze in 45 minutes before it starts raining again. It's all wet out here, but we're gonna truck through and try and knock this first workout out, and then we'll do yoga later for our second workout. All right, guys, so I finished my outside workout. I did right over 3 miles. I've been back for a little bit now. I just made up some lunch, which I'll show you in a second, and tested my ketones. I haven't tested my ketones in forever. You guys know that being in ketosis is not just a huge important thing to me at this stage in my journey, but I figured I'd go ahead and check it for the start of this cyclical keto day, just to kind of check in and see where I'm at, and I'm coming in at a 0.5. So I am in ketosis, but I'm getting ready to not be, because I'm about to enjoy this awesomeness. And I have 2 crepini egg thins here with some tuna and tomatoes in them. And then I have some of this Siete cashew queso, the spicy blanco, love this stuff, with some of the Siete grain-free tortilla chips, the lime ones. These things are so amazing. If you guys have not tried these and you're doing cyclical keto, highly, highly recommend them. I would like those if I wasn't like eating healthy or grain-free or paleo, any of that. Like, they're that good. They're really, really awesome. But this is what I'm going in with for my first meal, as well as a strawberry prime protein shake. I have a scoop of the Equip strawberry prime protein. Love this stuff. A little over a cup of water, and then about a handful or so. I am not measuring or tracking today. I completely forgot to like go over the Carb Manager and like learn the new layout and software, and tracking in and of itself is super time consuming anyways. And I have a crazy busy day. It's Valentine's. We have a lot of stuff to do. So which I only track just to show you guys the carbs anyways on my cyclical keto days. And if you guys are curious, I have a ton of previous videos where I track everything, and I'm pretty much eating the same thing with the exception of a couple things. So anyways, I had about a handful or so of this frozen strawberry and banana blend that I got from Aldi's. Absolutely amazing, super convenient, already frozen, just throw in there, and it makes a gorgeous, awesome consistency, like a milkshake. Absolutely amazing. So like I said, about a handful of those, some water, and the strawberry prime protein, and I am getting my protein fix in. And I'm about halfway or so on my first water, so I got to get to chugging on that because it is already 2 o'clock. All right, guys, it's like 3:30ish or so. I'm getting ready to start my new book here. I finished the other one yesterday, so this is the new one that I'm starting. And I'm also going to have some of these cinnamon apple chips from Bear. I have shown you guys these the last couple weeks. They're super good. And my second water is still completely full, so I have got to get chugging on. It's about 20 to 5, still sitting at my desk working. But I have been working on my water. It's about, yay, halfway or so, and I'm getting ready to go in with this Epic Bison bar.
Small town, big crowd, and there you were in front of me. Small talk, big thoughts, all we wanted was to escape. This sounds too small for dreams like this. Don't wanna settle down, don't wanna
for yoga, workout number 2 for day 42, and the hubby is whipping up some dinner for Valentine's Day. All right, here's our Valentine's dinner. The hubby made steaks and sweet potatoes and green beans, and I just put some Redmond's real salt and pepper on the sweet potato with some feta cheese, and I'm also going to go in with this ginger zevia, and that steak is looking nice and juicy and delicious, and I am ready for dinner. All right, this is what we're finishing the night off with. Just made me and hubby up a little fruit plate here. We cut up an apple, a half a banana, and then a few strawberries that I made last night with the 90% dark chocolate and monk fruit extract. I posted on my Instagram stories, but we still had some of those left, so we have 4 of those. This is the 90% dark chocolate that I used. Just melted a little bit with some coconut butter and then dipped the strawberries in it. And then I just melted a little bit of the base culture nut butter and sprinkled that all over, and that is looking dynamite, and we are getting ready to finish the night off with this. Already finished my water. Sage, bring that to mommy so I can see it.
This?
Yeah.
Here. Let me light it up.
And little guy got a light bright for Valentine's, and look what he made me. A little heart, 2 flowers, right? And what does this say? I love you. I love you, thank you. Mwah. All right, so we are finishing off the night with this, and then we will check off our checklist. All right, guys, it has come to the end of the night. I think I already showed you guys this, but my water is done. Workouts are done, reading is done, water, diet, and no cheats. And that is a wrap for day 42 and Valentine's Day, and another cyclical keto day in the books. Well, that's a wrap for another successful cyclical keto day. Any day that ends with crushing your workout goals, crushing your water goals, eating clean, whole, healthy foods, and spending time with the people you love is a success in my book, including yourself. You have to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, nobody else will. How we treat ourselves, we show others how we want to be treated. So remember that. But I hope you guys had a super awesome Valentine's Day. As you saw, we did. It was very laid back and chill at the house, but we got to spend time with each other and love on each other, have some super yummy food. So that was definitely a success. This is now days later that I'm doing this outro, and I normally go over the Carb Manager with you guys, but clearly, as you watched through the video, I did not track. I still actually haven't gone through the Carb Manager and just kind of got familiar with the new layout. I glanced at it. It doesn't look real bad, but I just need to go through it. And sorry, I just got back from dropping my little guy off at school, but I just need to go through it and kind of get familiar with it and maybe plan out some of my foods for this Sunday. That way I'm ahead of the game and it's not so overwhelming and time consuming, because as you guys know, I am not like the biggest fan of tracking. I just do it because I know that you guys like to see my ending macros on a carb cycling day. You guys like to see the net carb range and just kind of where I'm hitting on macros. I know that it helps a lot of you guys out. Let me know down below if you guys track when you carb cycle, or do you track every single day, or which I know not all of you do cyclical keto, but there are quite a few of you that have incorporated it into your health journey. So let me know if you're tracking on those days to kind of see where your carb count is. I like to do it, A, to help you guys out, and B, just so I can kind of look back and see the range that I've been in, which I'm always hitting about right under 200 or so. That has been like the common theme on my carb up days, and that's where I feel best. And then I like to track it and see, that way I see how I feel through the week, you know, with it being a little higher, a little lower, or what. So I do like it for that. And then again, I know that it helps you guys too. So I will definitely be tracking this Sunday. And I have some yummy foods planned for this weekend. I went to Whole Foods and I got a couple new things that I haven't tried before that I will be having for my carb update this weekend. So make sure you guys are subscribed so you don't miss that video next week. And I've been getting a lot of questions about my carb up days, like if I feel bloated afterwards, if I'm up on the scale, if I feel like crap, just all of that stuff. And I don't. You know, I have told you guys that since the beginning. I've been doing this now, gosh, I don't even know. I need to look when my first carb up video was, but months anyways. I've been doing it months, and it honestly only gets better. Like, I've only had a net good positive result from carb cycling. Absolutely love it, which again, I am doing clean, whole, healthy foods. there is definitely a difference between that and cheat meals, which you guys know I have done over my health journey. And I actually even have a video, I'll link it down below, of the difference to me between healthy carb cycling and a cheat day. Anytime that I have went off plan and had cheat days, be it donuts, cake, dessert, whatever it is, I always do feel like crap the next day. I always feel bloated, and sometimes, hey, that might be worth it depending on what the occasion is or what you want. But I don't ever feel like that after a carb up day, like ever. I'm never like bloated or up on the scale or feeling like gross, or it does not affect me that way. And so I know that I've had people ask that and they're curious, or that they maybe are doing that. And I would say that if you are feeling that way after, that I would re-examine the food that you're having. Are they whole foods? Are they cleaned? Or are you having like some more processed treats that have higher carbs that may be considered healthy somewhat, but have more processed additives and stuff in them? I just would re-examine what you're doing, maybe track for a couple times and see how your macros are hitting and just what you are eating. That's the best thing I can say, because doing it the way that I have been doing it with the clean, whole, healthy carbs, I always feel awesome afterwards. I always perform great in the gym. I don't feel bloated and gross, and so I absolutely love it. But if it doesn't work like that for you and you don't want to incorporate it into your health journey, I totally get it. You have to see what works for your body, what works best for you, and incorporate that. And also, if you're at the very beginning of your health journey and you're just, say, starting keto, then it might not be a good time for you to do it yet, and it might negatively affect you. I just think that you have to try it. You have to examine your situation, because everybody's different. Every body is different. Everybody's going to react to things differently. So I would just say to try it, see how you feel. If you don't like it, just immediately get back on the keto train and stick with that until maybe down the road in the future you try again and it affects you differently. I don't really know why it would affect anybody differently, because it's just clean, whole, healthy foods. And so unless you're not doing it that way, that's the only way that I could see that it really would negatively affect anybody. But that's my opinion. That's what I've seen on my own journey so far. So of course I am still loving it. Absolutely loving the results that I am getting from it, and can plan on continuing it for the near future or the rest of my life. And you guys know that at some point in my journey, I will probably transition more days a week to that kind of eating than I have now. Like, that's my plan in the future. I think that incorporating some fruits, higher carb veggies, stuff like that, I think that is beneficial for all humans and our bodies. And again, I'll experiment with that as time progresses and maybe add 2-3 days or so that way, and then more low carb the other days. So we'll see how all of that goes. But right now I am feeling great, so I'm just going to stick with what I am doing. And like I said, I have some fun meals planned for this weekend, and I think I'm going to try to run on Sunday. You guys know I'm like slowly getting back into that, but I definitely want to get back to where I was. So I'm like slowly trying to build that up. So I might run this weekend, but you guys will see it. I will be filming it. So definitely make sure you're subscribed and your notifications are turned on. That way when I post any of these videos, you guys aren't missing out on them. And if you aren't following me on Instagram, make sure to hit me up over there. I'll pop my handle on the screen here. It's at InWithJen over there also. And I post daily over there all throughout the day in real time. Food, meal, workout, motivation, all the good fun things. So definitely make sure to check me out over there. If you guys are enjoying these carb cycling videos, make sure to give me a thumbs up. That definitely helps me out. Share it with anybody that you think it may help. And thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will catch y'all in my next video.
Sometimes it really feels like I lose